Please can we turn our Bibles to Proverbs 13, verse 12. And if we're there, can we say amen?
Amen.
The more suspensions and delays to projects, the more discouraged everyone becomes. Proverbs 13 verse 12 reads, "Hope deferred maketh the heart sick, but when the desire cometh, it is a tree of life." Amen. So this just encourages us to persevere and pursue everything that we start. Amen. Amen. Number 8 is concentration depends solely on the ability to distinguish between the relevant and the irrelevant. I read that again. Concentration depends solely on the ability to distinguish between the relevant and the irrelevant. Amen. Over the past week and a half, both Brother Ambrose and Pastor Bernice, which sounds very interesting coming from you, amen. I've been talking with leading prayers on defining the differences between things that are important and things that are seen as being urgent. Amen. And this goes on to say that anyone who cannot decide on what is important will never use the power of concentration well. Do not be deceived by the pressure of urgent calls, requests, invitations, emergencies, and cries. And it goes on to say, urgent things are not usually important in the total picture, and important things are seldom urgent. So this basically encourages us to really pray so we can see the differences clearly between things that are seen as being important and things that are seen as being urgent. Amen. 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 Point number 9, which is my favorite point. The greatest thief of concentration is the telephone. Amen. So you didn't like that, did you? Okay. I'll repeat that again. The greatest thief of concentration is the telephone. Amen. 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 One thing that our bishop recommends that we should do, or encourages us to do, is that when we start praying, we should switch off our phones. Amen. Now, even though I'm standing up here teaching, this is something that I'm still working on. Amen. Because even as we speak, my phone is on, but I shall turn it off once I finish. Amen. The greatest thief of concentration is the telephone. Amen. Too many times, something has to be done, and as soon as the telephone rings, that's it. I have to use my sister as an example. Thank God she's in the Alpha course class, but as my parents will know and a few others would know, in our house, as soon as her telephone rings, she doesn't walk, she doesn't run, she flies halfway across the house, up the stairs. Just you hear nothing, you just feel the wind go past you. Amen. So, but thank God she's young, and I'm sure she's saving souls during those conversations. Amen. So, amen. Let's just make sure our telephone conversations are productive as well.
Amen.
About a month ago, or just a couple of days into the new year, I got a call from my friend who I hadn't spoken to for a good period of time, and I started speaking to her. By the time we finished, I just felt so lifted. I felt that I could move mountains there and then. She encouraged me so much, and those are the sort of conversations and telephone calls that we should be having with our friends. Amen. Amen. Point number 10. Another thief of concentration is useless socializing and the television. Amen. Amen. Another thief of concentration is useless socializing and the television. Amen. Now, personally, the first one, useless socializing, I have overcome. But the television, It's still, yes, amen. It's still being worked on, amen. Useless socializing. What do we understand by useless socializing? Anyone would like to define that? Socialization that doesn't benefit, amen. Basically, talking for no reason, talking that has no benefit. You start talking and you just start talking trash. You know, you come off and you think, yeah, that was a good conversation. Oh, so what did you talk about? Oh, you know, I asked her how her day was. And, that's rubbish, amen. But so basically, our conversations and our socializing should not be useless. We should, just like the telephone conversations, we should be made better by it, amen. And the television. When there's work to be done, the television is not your friend, amen. Living on campus in the first year of university was probably, it had its pros and cons, and one of the cons was I had my own TV in my room, so you know, after a long day of lessons, then you have to go and do some reading and coursework, and then the TV's there, you look at the paper, you look at the TV, and you know, for the first half of the year, the TV won, and then the TV just got taken out. Otherwise, you know, I'm just there having a good time. That's not the purpose I went there for, amen. So we should just concentrate on what we have to do. Things will come into our lives to distract us. We just need to put them aside. It won't be easy, but it must be done for growth and destiny, amen. Point number 11. Inject urgency into all your projects. No procrastination. Just inject urgency into all your projects. This will make you and people concentrate on the task, amen. Everything that you need to do, and the key word in that sentence was everything that you need to do. Things that need to be done must be done with urgency, amen. Amen. Point number 12. Concentration keeps everyone from backbiting, envy, jealousy, and strife. I'll repeat that. Concentration keeps everyone from backbiting, envy, jealousy, and strife. Amen. Basically, if you have time to backbite, show envy, show jealousy, and show strife, then you have too much time on your hands, and you're just wasting your life. Because personally, I don't have time for these things. My life is so busy, even at this young age, that I don't have time. What am I going to feel jealous for? That's just hindering me, and then that's stopping me from concentrating on the things that I have to do, amen. So I would tell everyone to stop with the envy and the jealousy and the strife and the backbiting, because it's likely that the person or whoever you're feeling this against is free. And is concentrating on what they have to do. We are here feeling these things and harming ourselves, hindering our progress and lacking in concentration. Amen. So I pray that everyone from this day forward, all four of these emotions will not be shown. In uni, I had to write an essay titled "Educating the Emotions," and basically the question was, can your emotions be educated? When something happens, can you because, for example, something happens and straight away you feel the emotion. But the education of it comes when, what do you do once after you feel the emotion? Do you act on it in the negative way, or do you think, wait, I shouldn't be feeling this, amen? So, for example, stuff might happen where we just think, that's not right, and start feeling envious as to why they get blessed or we didn't. But once that feeling comes, just look at yourself and know that if you're living right, if you're doing everything that you should be doing, God will come through for you. Amen. Even more than He did for our person. Amen. Amen. Point number 13. Few people can juggle with many projects at the same time. Few people can juggle with many projects at the same time. We should finish one thing at a time, amen. Even though this is the men's convention, I have this